Yo guys, what's going on? My name is Sudoku. Welcome back to a IRL video. I'm here today with my therapist, Rob. He is my therapist. He helps me a lot with my disabilities and everything. So this is my first video with Rob, and we are going to talk about ourselves. Half of you guys probably don't even know much about me or anything about him because you guys haven't seen him before. So we're going to talk about lots of stuff. We can talk about other things too. But before we start, if you guys do end up liking this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button and leave a comment down below. So Rob, how are you today?
I'm awesome, and I'm so excited to be here. Hi, everybody. My name is Rob. I'm a SAS therapist, and I could not be more excited to share these moments with my friend Seth here and meet you guys. So thank you.
You're so welcome. So Rob, why don't we learn a little bit about you? So what's the first thing that you would want to share with the viewers here?
Oh man, the first thing?
Anything, you can talk about anything you want, Rob.
Okay, so I think we'll just kind of talk about me in the context of where we're at. My name's Rob, and I'm a licensed professional counselor. I'm also a school certified school counselor, so I could do that. I have an office here in, am I allowed to say location?
Yeah.
I have an office here in Portland, and I work with all sorts of different people, people with disabilities, as I said, people with depression, people with anxiety, all sorts of mental health factors. And I try to stay connected with our local schools, police, to always be there for people that can be help, so I can be a help to people. And I guess beyond that, I guess I just want to say that I really care. I care a lot about people, and I care that they're doing well, and my goal is to connect with them. Sorry, that was a really long answer.
No, it's all right. So what about, do you have a family, Rob?
I do. I have 3 sons. I won't say their names just for privacy's sake because I can get permission from them. But they are 18, 16, and 14, and they're amazing children. Being a dad can be tough sometimes. We were talking about that earlier about how
I can assume it's probably like a real handful.
It's a handful, and you worry about them a lot. But it's just interesting. I was thinking about this on the way to work today. You worry about your clients too.
Yeah.
And so it's like, you have to compartmentalize and have healthy boundaries, but in a way it's kind of like having like 100 kids.
Yeah.
That you're always thinking about, worrying about, hoping they're having a good day. And it's interesting how many different people come up at different times throughout the course of the day, and you worry about them, think about them. A few weeks back when you were going through some things, my mind was on you for quite some time. So it could be, if you're thinking about going into counseling, it can be a lot, but it can also be very rewarding.
But I remember one thing, we were talking about this earlier before this video. I want to explain it with my viewers too. We were talking about how people feel on sexuality and different things about that. And we talked about this too, guys. We talked about just because someone is the way they are doesn't mean you should disrespect them. That's a big thing. Whether they are gay, trans, bi, pan, straight, whatever, don't try to make them something different. That is their own decision. Me and Rob talked about that. We don't want to be disrespectful to people. That's one thing I really want to say in this video, especially this video, because being here with Rob, he is a great guy, and he's also a very loyal friend to me. He helps me with things, like I said in the beginning. So with the way to respect other people, whether what they are or what they're doing, please be respectful to them as much as you're respectful to the people who you follow on social media. Just because they're the way they are doesn't mean they're bad people. So make sure to be respectful to people. What do you think about that, Rob?
I don't even know how to follow up on that. That was so well said. I couldn't agree more. Everybody deserves dignity, respect, and love, in my opinion. And if you're gosh, you said it perfectly. Like, it's your right to love who you want to love, you know, and I really truly believe that. And we were talking about, I mean, if we're gonna, you brought it up, so I don't know how much time we have, but like, you know, some of the people that you've met have like this innate reaction of like, that's not right.
Yeah.
Right? Because it feels to them not right. Just because it feels that way doesn't mean that they're entitled to say to that person how you live is right.
That's why when I told you, I was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Like you call someone that FAG word, and I'm like, what the fuck, you know? Like,
right, yeah. We talked about like the lexicon of our language today and how we don't use words like behest.
Yep.
Behest. Let's at this here.
Yeah,
that's out the window. So there are certain words, I think, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, your viewers may disagree, and some may be vehemently disagree, but there's certain words that we don't need to bring them up unless you want to in your video. There's certain words that don't belong in our lexicon, which means our language, our verbiage, how we speak to one another, especially when we're using those as insults or hurts to people. Like that's not cool. You know?
Yeah, I think like I agree with you that some words shouldn't be in our society, but half the time some of these words can mean different things other than disrespectful things. Like gay can mean happy, fag can mean cigarette. People still want to use it in that way, but these words shouldn't also be in our society half the time. People might just say them because they like the word, but I just don't think some words should be in the society. Yeah, I think there's a word for this. I'm not a language expert, but there are words that change over the course of time. Yes.
So, I mean, have you ever met anyone in your personal life that was like, I'm so gay today, it's sunny outside, and you know what I mean?
I think I have in Pennsylvania, yeah.
In Pennsylvania? Okay.
Yeah, I had many friends in Pennsylvania. They were always very happy, yeah.
And to be honest with you, I don't know, have you ever heard anyone say, I'm gonna have a fag?
No, I had never heard that, no.
So these words, okay, if you've heard the word gay in that way, fine. If that's literally how they meant it, fine. But there are some words that change over time, and they can really just be used in derogatory ways.
Yeah.
And so I just kind of think, let's just do away with them. Let's not use them. Let's not be toxic with one another.
Yeah.
Especially, it's really easy when you're behind a screen, right? To use this kind of language and to kind of say these kinds of things because there's no real consequences.
Yeah.
As you and I talked about earlier, I'm not a violent guy. I would never be a violent guy. But if someone came up to call one of my friends one of the F word, for example.
Yep.
We'd have words, right? There'd be things said there that would be like, hey, you know, that's not appropriate. That's not okay. And so, yeah, I guess it's a really complex kind of topic that we could probably talk about for a long time. But it's really just kind of like, how do we speak to each other? Are we loving one another? And oftentimes, the people who use those kinds of words are the people that need the most love, which is really hard because you really want to judge them. And then that's hard not to judge people.
Yeah. So that was a great speech that Rob did there, guys. Our time is up, so we're going to have to go. If Rob is okay with it, if I can put your Instagram link in my description, they can follow you on Instagram.
Absolutely.
So you guys can go follow Rob on Instagram. His link will be down in the description, along with mine and my Facebook link as well. So thank you everybody so much for watching. Thank you, Rob, for joining me. This is our first video together. It was awesome. So don't forget to like the video, comment down below, go follow Rob on Instagram, his link is down in the description, and please make sure you subscribe. It's completely free, 100% free. You guys can always unsubscribe at a later date if you guys want to. Anyways, we'll check you guys later. Peace out, guys.
Nice meeting y'all.